It's a pleasure to have you join me on this virtual journey. Welcome. Thank you for choosing our video on Anita Lobel. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Anita Lobel Kempler, born June 2, 1934, is a Polish-American illustrator of children's books, including On Market Street, written by her husband Arnold Lobel, and a Caldecott Honor Book for illustration, A New Coat for Anna, Alison's Zinnia, and This Quiet Lady. One Lighthouse, One Moon, one of 3 books she created about her cat, Nini, is a New York Times Best Illustrated Book. Her childhood memoir, No Pretty Pictures, was a finalist for the National Book Award. Let's now venture into the realm of biography and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. She was born in Krakow, Poland, to a merchant family. When she was 5 years old, World War I began, and she, her brother, and their nanny, whom they called Nini, were forced into hiding for the next 4.5 years, first in the countryside, then in a ghetto, and finally in a convent, where the Nazis caught them. She and her brother were then sent to a concentration camp in Germany. They were rescued in 1945 by the Swedish Red Cross and reunited with their parents in 1947. Though she could read and write, Lobel did not begin school until age 13. In 1952, her family moved from Sweden to New York City, where she graduated from Washington Irving High School and earned a BFA in Fine Arts from Pratt Institute. While taking part in a school play at Pratt, she met her future husband, Arnold Lobel, who was the play's director. After graduation, she worked for several years as a textile designer until Susan Hirschman asked her to make a book. Published in 1965, Sven's Bridge was the first book she wrote and illustrated. The illustrations include examples of Swedish folk designs from the author's childhood. Her third book, Potatoes, is based partly on her childhood in Poland, and her fourth book, The Troll Music, was mainly inspired by the bottom parts of medieval tapestries with all the vegetation and little animals running around. For many years, she worked with her husband, writer-illustrator Arnold Lobel. They had 2 children, daughter Adrienne and son Adam, and 3 grandchildren. Their first and second collaborations were How the Rooster Saved the Day and A Tree Full of Pigs. She received a Caldecott Honor in 1982 for another, On Market Street. After her husband's death in 1987, she went on to write and illustrate Alison's Zinnia and Away from Home, a companion piece focusing on boys rather than girls. In 1998, she produced No Pretty Pictures, which is a memoir of her childhood. The story begins in 1939, when she was 5 years old, and continues through 1947, when she and her brother were reunited with their parents. After that, she illustrated a counting book, One Lighthouse, One Moon. Throughout this time, she has illustrated works of other authors, including Charlotte South, Huck, and Kevin Hanks. In this section, we'll be exploring awards. The memoir No Pretty Pictures was one of 5 finalists for the 1998 National Book Award for Young People's Literature. It won a Judy Lopez Memorial Medal for Children's Literature, an Orbis Pictus Award, a Golden Kite Award, a Sidney Taylor Award on a Book, a Booklist Editor's Choice, a Riverbank Review Children's Books of Distinction finalist, and American Library Association Best Books for Young Adults citation, and a Gradiva Award for Best Memoir. 2 picture books created by Arnold and Anita Lobel were Boston Globe Horn Book Award runners-up, one of 3 honor books in each case, On Market Street in 1981 and The Rose in My Garden in 1984. On Market Street was also a finalist for the Caldecott Medal Children's Picture Book Illustration, Anita Lobel and National Book Award hardcover picture books, both authors. Anita Lobel has received 3 Best Illustrated Book selections from the New York Times Book Review, in 1965 for Sven's Bridge, in 1981 for On Market Street, and in 2000 for One Lighthouse, One Moon. How the Rooster Saved the Day is a New York Times Outstanding Book Selection for 1977. Get ready for an exciting exploration as we unravel the mysteries of published books. As writer Alino Pretty Pictures, A Child of War Green Willow Books, 1998, the author, known as an illustrator of children's books, describes her experiences as a Polish Jew during World War II and for years in Sweden afterwards. As Illustrator's Bridge, 1965. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle dandy. A new songbook for the newest singers, 1966, Paul Cat for piano, with words and added chord symbols, The Troll Music, 1966. Puppy Summer, 1966, written by Minette de Jong, The Wishing Penny and Other Stories, 1967. Anthology Potatoes, 1967. The Wisest Man in the World, A Legend of Ancient Israel, 1968. Benjamin Elkin, The Little Wooden Farmer, 1968. Alice Dalglish, Indian Summer, 1968. Fahrenheit. North. Monio Someone Small, 1969. Barbara Borok, Under a Mushroom, 1970. 3 Rolls and 1 Donut, Fables from Russia, 1970. Retold by Mira Ginsburg, The Uproar, 1970. Doris Orgel, The Seamstress of Salzburg, 1970. How the Tsar Drinks Tea, 1971. Benjamin Elkin, One for the Price of Two, 1972. Cynthia Jameson, Soldier, Won't You Marry Me, 1972. Compiled by John Langstaff, Little John, 1972. Theodore Storm, retold by Doris Orgel, A Birthday for the Princess, 1973. Clever Kate, 1973. Brothers Grimm, adapted by Elizabeth Shub. Christmas Crafts, Things to Make the 24 Days Before Christmas, 1974. Carolyn Meyer, King Rooster, Queen Hen, 1975. Retold Peter Penny's Dance, 1976. Janet Quinn Harkin, Fanny's Sister, 1980. Penelope Lively, How the Rooster Saved the Day, 1977. Arnold Lobel, The Pancake, 1978. Retold The Dwarf Giant, 1991. A Tree Full of Pigs, 1979. Arnold Lobel, On Market Street, 1981. Arnold Lobel, A Child Buys Presents from A to Z in the Shops Along Market Street. Caldecott Honor Book, Singing Bee. A collection of favorite children's songs, 1982. Anthology later issued as Sing a Song of Sixpence. The Best Songbook Ever, The Straw Maid, 1983. Adapted once. A Lullaby, 1986. B.P. Nicol, The Rose in My Garden, 1984. Arnold Lobel, The Night Before Christmas, 1984. Clement Clark Moore, A New Coat for Anna, 1986. Harriet Ziefert, Princess Fable, 1989. Retold by Charlotte Huck. Looking for Daniela, A Romantic Adventure, 1988. Stephen Craw, Alison's Zinnia, 1990. Sulla del Mercato Milan, M. 1990. Nico Orengo verse adaptation of On Market Street, This Quiet Lady, 1992. Charlotte Zootto Piro's ABC Garden, 1992. Away from Home, 1994. The Cat and the Cook and Other Fables of Krylov, 1995. Ivan Krylov, retold by Ethel L. Hines. Toads and Diamonds, 1995. Retold by Charlotte Huck. Not Every Day an Aurora Borealis for Your Birthday, A Love Poem, 1998. Carl Sandburg, Manga Boom, 1997. Charlotte Pomerantz, My Day in the Garden, 1999. Mila Ford, One Lighthouse, One Moon, 2000. The Stable Rat and Other Christmas Poems, 2001. Julia Cunningham, The Black Bull of Norway, A Scottish Tale, 2001. Retold by Charlotte Huck. All the World's a Stage, 2003. Rebecca Pyatt Davidson, My Grandmother's Stories, A Collection of Jewish Folk Tales, 2003. Adeljero So Happy, 2005. Kevin Henk's Animal Antics, A to Z, A Nini Here and There, 2007. Hello, Day, 2008. Nini Lost and Found, 2010. 10 Hungry Rabbits, Counting and Coloring Concepts, 2012. Lena's Sleep Sheep, A Going to Bed Book, 2013. Taking Care of Mama Rabbit, 2014. Playful Pigs from A to Z, 2015. Thanks for being a part of this amazing journey. I can't wait to bring you more exciting content.